Go grab that box of cereal in your pantry, the one you've been eating since childhood, the one that promises whole grains and vitamins on the front. Got it? Now flip it over. Find where it says added sugars. 18 grams. That's 4.5 teaspoons of sugar in a single bowl. Before the milk. Before whatever you sprinkle on top. Now look at the serving size. 3/4 of a cup. Pour that into a bowl. Look at it sitting there. Is that what you actually eat? Studies show the average person pours almost twice that amount. So double those sugar grams. 9 teaspoons. In one sitting. Here's what gets me. A glazed donut from Dunkin has 15 grams of sugar. Your part of a complete breakfast has more sugar than the donut you feel guilty about. They changed it. They didn't tell you. And the label still says cereal because technically under FDA guidelines it is. Welcome to the Label Changed, where we catch what brands hope you'll miss. That cereal box with whole grains and essential vitamins plastered across the front can legally contain more sugar per serving than a bowl of ice cream, with serving sizes calibrated to hide the truth. Hit subscribe so you never miss an investigation. Today we're exposing 10 cereal brands that quietly became candy for breakfast, and then I'll reveal 4 brands that prove real cereal still exists. Let's start the countdown. Number 10. Honey Smacks. When Kellogg's introduced this cereal in 1953, they called it what it was, Sugar Smacks. The name told you exactly what you were getting. By 1981, health concerns forced a rebrand to Honey Smacks. The name changed, the sugar didn't. Honey Smacks is 55.6% sugar by weight. More than half the cereal is pure sugar. That's not a breakfast food, that's a confection with a mascot. Consumer Reports compared it to candy. A serving of Honey Smacks contains the same sugar as a glazed donut, but one goes in the breakfast category and one goes in the dessert category. The word honey implies natural sweetness. Read the ingredients. Sugar and glucose syrup appear before honey. The honey is marketing, not the primary sweetener. In 2018, Kellogg's recalled Honey Smacks due to salmonella contamination. 135 people got sick across 36 states. The company responsible for the manufacturing later paid a $19.2 million fine, the largest criminal penalty for a food safety case at the time. 55% sugar and a federal investigation. That's Honey Smacks. Number 9. Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops contains 12 grams of sugar per serving. That's 3 teaspoons before you add milk. But here's what's interesting. Despite the name and the colorful O's suggesting different fruit flavors, all the colors taste exactly the same. Kellogg's confirmed this in 2015. The red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple loops are identical except for the dye. The ingredients include red 40, yellow 5, blue 1, and yellow 6. In April 2025, the FDA announced plans to phase out petroleum-based synthetic dyes from processed foods. That means the cereal will change again. They just haven't told you when. The cereal is marketed to children with a cartoon toucan. Research shows that cereals marketed to kids contain 40% more sugar on average than adult cereals. Fruit, with 2 O's, because legally they can't call it fruit. Number 8. Frosted Flakes. Tony the Tiger has been telling kids they're great since 1952. What he doesn't mention is that each serving contains 10 grams of sugar. Frosted Flakes is essentially cornflakes with added sugar. The base cereal has about 2 grams of sugar per serving. The frosting adds a bit more. Here's the irony. The Kellogg brothers invented cornflakes in 1894 at the Battle Creek Sanitarium in Michigan. John Harvey Kellogg developed bland cereals as health food for his patients. His younger brother Will wanted to add sugar to make them sell better. They fought about it. Will left and started what became the Kellogg Company. The original vision was whole grains without added sweeteners. Today, Frosted Flakes is one of Kellogg's best-selling products, the Sugar One. Number 7. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. General Mills markets Cinnamon Toast Crunch as an irresistible cinnamon experience. The mascots literally eat each other because they taste so good. Each serving contains 9 grams of sugar. But the real issue is the serving size. 3/4 of a cup. Pour that into a typical cereal bowl. It barely covers the bottom. A study of 158 cereal boxes found that the portion depicted on packaging was 65% larger than the recommended serving. That's 221 calories shown versus 134 listed. The picture lies. When people serve themselves Cinnamon Toast Crunch, they pour an average of 42 grams. The serving size is 31 grams. You're eating 35% more than the label suggests before you even know it. Number 6. Lucky Charms. Lucky Charms contains 12 grams of sugar per serving. The cereal was invented in 1964 when product developer John Holohan combined Cheerios with chopped up circus peanut candy. That origin story tells you everything. The original 4 marshmallow shapes have expanded to over 60 different marshmallows over the years. General Mills discovered that changing the marshmallows periodically drives sales. The company now releases limited editions, seasonal variants, and special shapes regularly. In 1967, the oat pieces weren't selling, so they added a sugar frosting. Sales improved immediately. The cereal is marketed with a leprechaun and magic. The target demographic is children. The sugar content is higher than many cookies. General Mills announced in June 2025 that they'll remove artificial colors from all US cereals by the end of 2027, but not the sugar. Number 5. Raisin Bran. Now we get to the cereals that pretend to be healthy. Raisin Bran sounds nutritious. Raisins are fruit. Bran is fiber. The box shows wheat stalks and natural imagery. Each serving contains 17 to 19 grams of sugar. That's 4.5 teaspoons. Wait, raisins have natural sugar. That's not the same as added sugar, right? Read the ingredients. Kellogg's Raisin. Bran lists whole grain wheat, raisins, wheat bran, then sugar, then brown sugar syrup. 2 separate added sweeteners after the raisins. In 1991, Kellogg's complained to the USDA that their Raisin Bran didn't qualify for the WIC Supplemental Assistance Program. The reason? Too much sugar. They argued their own product should be considered healthy enough for the nutrition program. They lost. Today, Raisin Bran has more sugar than Lucky Charms, Reese's Puffs, and Cocoa Krispies. The cereals everyone knows are sugary have less sugar than the one marketed as wholesome. Number 4. Original Cheerios has 1 gram of sugar per serving. It's one of the few mainstream cereals that's actually low in sugar. Honey Nut Cheerios has 12 grams, 12 times more sugar than the original. General Mills markets Honey Nut Cheerios with heart health claims. The box shows a heart symbol and talks about lowering cholesterol. In 2009, the FDA sent General Mills a warning letter about Cheerios' health claims. The agency said claims such as lower your cholesterol 4% in 6 weeks made the cereal an unapproved drug under federal law. General Mills had to revise their marketing. Honey Nut Cheerios benefits from the original Cheerios' health reputation while containing sugar levels that undermine those benefits. The honey and nut imagery suggests natural ingredients. The sugar tells a different story. Number 3. Granola. Granola has an unearned health halo. The word itself suggests nature, hiking, and organic living. Most commercial granolas contain 12 to 16 grams of sugar per 2/3 cup serving, and granola is dense. The serving size is deceptively small. Consumer reports found that when people serve themselves granola, they eat 2 to 4 times the labeled serving. That's 400 to 800 calories instead of 200. At least double the fat and twice the sodium listed on the package. Nature Valley Oats and Honey Granola contains as much sugar per serving as Fruit Loops. The difference is marketing. One has a cartoon toucan. One has a mountain landscape. Many granolas also contain multiple sweeteners: sugar, honey, brown sugar, maple syrup, molasses. Listing them separately keeps any single sweetener from appearing first on the ingredient list. It's legal sugar hiding. Number 2. The serving size deception. Taking the number 2 spot, the industry-wide manipulation of serving sizes. The FDA's reference serving size for most cereals is 30 grams, about 1 ounce. That's based on what Americans ate in 1977, nearly 50 years ago. Data from the National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey shows today's average cereal serving is 39 grams for adults. For children and teenagers, it ranges from 42 to 62 grams. That's up to twice the FDA standard. A General Mills study, paid for by the company and published in 2011, acknowledged the problem. They found children eating high-sugar cereals consumed 49 to 62 grams per serving. The company knew kids were eating nearly double what the label showed. The industry could use realistic serving sizes. They choose not to because larger servings would mean larger sugar numbers. 8 grams of sugar sounds acceptable. 16 grams sounds like dessert. The pictures on cereal boxes show bowls filled to the brim. The serving size is half that amount. The image sells one thing, the label measures another. Number 1. The vitamins and whole grains deception. Taking the number 1 spot, the nutrition claims that distract from sugar content. Open any sugary cereal box. The front screams about vitamins, good source of vitamin D, made with whole grains, essential vitamins and minerals. Here's what those claims mean. The cereal is fortified. Vitamins are added during manufacturing to products that would otherwise have minimal nutritional value. Researchers have found little connection between health claims on cereal boxes and overall nutritional content. A study of 1,200 children's cereals between 2010 and 2023 found the trend going the wrong direction, increasing fat, sodium, and sugar with decreasing protein and fiber. The whole grain claims are particularly misleading. Yes, the cereal may contain whole grain flour, but when that whole grain is combined with enough sugar to qualify as confectionery, the fiber benefits are overwhelmed. A Harvard analysis put it simply, some cereals have more than 30% of their weight coming from sugar. The added vitamins don't compensate for the metabolic impact of that sugar load. The vitamins are a distraction. The real nutritional value of fortified sugary cereal comes from what you add to it, the milk. But here's the good news, real cereal still exists. Number 4. Plain Cheerios. 1 gram of sugar per serving. Whole grain oats as the first ingredient. 4 grams of fiber. Gluten-free certified, General Mills has marketed Cheerios since 1941. The original formula remains one of the few mainstream cereals that actually delivers what breakfast cereal was supposed to be, whole grains without excessive sugar. The FDA allows Cheerios to make heart health claims because soluble fiber from oats can help reduce cholesterol when part of a diet low in saturated fat. That's an actual health benefit, not marketing spin. If your kids won't eat plain Cheerios, that tells you something about what their palates have been trained to expect. The cereal isn't boring. Their sugar tolerance is calibrated to candy. Number 3. Nature's Path Organic. Nature's Path is a family-owned company founded in British Columbia that makes certified organic cereals without artificial flavors, colors, or preservatives. Their Heritage Flakes contain 3 grams of sugar per serving. Their Puffed Calmut contains 0 added sugar. Their Smart Bran has 17 grams of fiber per serving, among the highest of any cereal. The company uses organic whole grains and avoids glyphosate, the herbicide found in many conventional cereals. In 2018, consumer groups sued General Mills over glyphosate residues in oat-based products. Nature's Path certification avoids that issue. The cereals cost more because organic ingredients cost more. That's not a premium. That's the real price of cereal without chemical shortcuts. Number 2. 3 Wishes. 3 Wishes makes grain-free cereal from chickpeas, tapioca, and pea protein. 3 grams of sugar per serving, 8 grams of protein, no wheat, corn, rice, oats, peanuts, or soy. The company was founded by parents who couldn't find cereal they felt good about giving their kids. The unsweetened version has 4 ingredients: chickpeas, tapioca, pea protein, and salt. The cereal is vegan, non-GMO, kosher, and certified gluten-free. It delivers protein that most breakfast cereals lack entirely. 3 Wishes costs more than mainstream cereal, but on a price per gram of protein basis, it competes favorably with what you'd pay for eggs or yogurt at breakfast. Number 1. Cereal you make yourself. The ultimate solution is the oldest one, steel-cut oats. 5 minutes of active time, 0 added sugar, 6 grams of protein, 4 grams of fiber, costs pennies per serving. Add your own toppings. Fresh fruit brings natural sweetness without added sugar. Nuts add protein and healthy fats. A drizzle of honey lets you control exactly how much sweetener goes in. You control the ingredients, you control the portion, you control the sugar. The cereal industry convinced Americans that breakfast requires a box. For thousands of years before that, humans ate whole grains they prepared themselves. That's still an option. So what do you do with this information? First, read the added sugars line, not total sugars. Added sugars are what manufacturers put in. That's the number that matters. Second, double the serving size in your head. Whatever the label shows, assume you'll eat twice that. Now, recalculate the sugar. Third, ignore the vitamins. Fortification doesn't redeem sugar-heavy products. You can get those vitamins from actual food that doesn't spike your blood sugar. Fourth, compare to what you're avoiding. If your cereal has more sugar than a donut, you're eating dessert for breakfast while feeling virtuous. Fifth, try plain for 2 weeks. Your taste buds recalibrate. Cereals that tasted boring will start tasting like food. Cereals you loved will start tasting like candy, because that's what they are. In 1894, Dr. John Harvey Kellogg invented flaked cereal as health food. Bland, whole grain, no sugar. His brother Will added sugar because it sold better. That fight shaped an industry. Today, breakfast cereal is the 7th largest contributor to added sugar in the American diet. The average children's cereal is 29% sugar by weight. The serving sizes are calculated to hide the truth. The box shows whole grains and vitamins. The box shows complete breakfasts and smiling families. The box shows everything except what you're actually eating. Subscribe to The Label Changed. Every like helps more people catch what brands hope they'll miss. Share this with someone who deserves to know what they're actually eating. The Label Changed. Now you know how to read it.